Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. All right. So this is it, guys. This has been a long time coming, man. Haven't played this game in a long time. But we're gonna check this out right here. Oh, damn. Wow, new game, guys. This is just shout out because they got the Fallout show. It's pretty good, I would say, and got me wanting to play this game again now, especially because this next season that we're watching right now, it's in Vegas, so.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults.
Flashbacks.
When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law.
Okay, seems pretty good.
As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion.
Oh,
4
shit.
years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
Oh, no.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig?
Rest in peace, Matthew Perry.
You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Oh! Damn.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings.
Oh wow,
Let's see
this is
what the damage
crazy.
is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? I can't say it's what I'd have picked.
Shout out Kanye.
If that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Wow, this is bringing me back. Wow. Kanye, you know Kanye's black. Come on now. Oh. Sarge might be the best one there. Yeah, I like Sarge the best. Black hair, looks good. Oh, that goes pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie, that goes pretty damn hard. I think I found the one. A lot of facial hair options. Oh, I think that gun, the other one was pretty fire though. Yeah, mutton stash. That's Kanye.
Most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see.
The courier that was betrayed.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that finger tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Use the left stick to move around. This 9mm socket is broken. We can possibly restore the phone.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Okay. Oof, I see what I gotta do. He's gotta have 10 charisma. Some fellows claim not to believe in luck, but when they lose a duel, you'll hear them say, "That lucky son of a gun." This affects your all skills, critical hits, enemy mishaps. Guns, sneak, speed, action. Damn, it's hard to tell. I don't want to sacrifice anything else. He has to be charismatic as shit, though. But he's also got to be a genius. Yeah. That's it. We're it. That's it.
Good to see them bullets didn't affect your charm none. Well, we know your vitals are good. But that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn a dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Sit down on the couch. Doc Mitchell's living room. Whoa, Doc, what's going on?
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay, I'm Kanye. Let's remember. Dog,
Hell.
cat,
Night.
burglarize, campfire,
Enemy. Light.
crush, bean,
Mother.
cookie jar.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
That guy strongly
I
disagree with
ain't
that.
given to relying on others for support.
I strongly agree
I'm
on
always
that.
fixing to be the center of attention.
I'm Kanye. I'm a
I'm
motherfucking
slow
genius.
to embrace new ideas.
Strongly
I charge in to
disagree.
deal with my problems head on. Almost
Strongly
done
agree.
here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Broken chain, a chemical reaction, shadow in a door frame. A broken chain. Man, a chemical
Okay.
reaction.
How about this one?
I see a priceless work of
The
art.
last one.
Man, it's a mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Man, the third skill, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. He's a genius too, so.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expected to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Oh wow. Okay. Flame where the burn is twice the bright burn. Hmm. Built to destroy for sure. I like trigger discipline.
All right, I guess that about does it.
Yeah, that was
Come with me,
tough.
I'll see you out. Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about
something.
a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through.
Oh
I know
wow.
what it's like having something taken from you. Put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me
Don't
up,
mention
Doc.
it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Hardcore mode. Fallout. New Vegas allows you to play in a new hardcore mode. It greatly increases the challenge of the game. This mode's impact skill over time and can have broken limbs. No, no. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Oh, wow. Oh, he gave me a vault suit. Oh, cool. All weapons fall under. Damn, it's a lot. Okay. Damn, we ain't got nothing right now. Oof. Oh yeah, hey guys, I was actually at Good Springs just recently, so this is kind of cool.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging me out of that grave.
I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did you end up in Good
I
Springs?
moseyed into town, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's a fine place to spend a lady.
How'd you have
I
it,
was
Bobby?
out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who those men were who
Can't say
attacked
that I'm
me?
familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
I've never seen a robot like you
I'm
before.
Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Oh snap!
Happy trails!
Oh goodbye, man.
Way too many strangers coming into town these days. No offense.
It's considered stealing, I guess. I'm not here to steal. Let's get out of here. Oh, here we are. Damn, this is like what it exactly kind of what it looks like too. This is crazy.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't remember you walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
What makes the surplus ammo
It's
inferior?
all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Condition breakdown. You know anything about the people
The
who
leader
attacked
was a
me?
New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Have you ever been to New Vegas?
Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
I'd like to know more about
I'm
Mr.
afraid
House.
I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Damn, that's creepy. Anything you can tell me about Great
They're tough
Khans?
sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans. Take it easy
Goodbye.
now.
Wow, this is crazy. And then there's a bar right here. Oh, look, and there's bikes.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Do you know anything about the people who attacked
The one in
me?
the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Why you call it Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
What's wrong with the
Don't
NCR?
get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about the
They're
Legion.
slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
You're a prospector. Like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's so important about Hoover
The
Dam?
powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
Why don't you use the Bighorners for it?
Heat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. They just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
You know anything about
She-
Victor?
Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some
Damn.
of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Okay.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in
Yeah,
the
I
desert.
guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Wow, I listened to this song too, guys, going my way to Good Springs. It's crazy. It's like really getting me, dude.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. Everything all right? Well, let's just finish
I want to
this
ask you some
first, all right?
questions. Okay.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, I'm
Follow
in.
me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Music's pretty intense. I'm like, oh man, what's gonna happen?
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is
Oh
what they
shit.
are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way. Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Kill the geckos at the well. Oh shit. Whew, that was close. Give me that gecko meat. Yeah, give me that gecko hide.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more
Sure,
than a
I've
couple
come
minutes,
along.
especially with 2 of us.
Yeah, nice. I got some more ammo. Let's go. Okay, so 5 rounds. 5 rounds in a clip. I got this. Man, they're so fast I can't even catch them. Ooh, a gecko egg. Oh, her dog. Oh, that's sad. Goodspring settler got killed. Oh, that's messed up. Oh, jeez.
Confound it, Cheyenne. Why'd you have to go running in like that? You were supposed to stay. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to see me like this. I'm not gonna be very good company right now. I did have another thing to teach. But I'll understand if you'd rather I just pay you so you could be on your way.
What did you want to
Thought I
teach
might
me
teach you about
about?
living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? Alright then.
Couldn't hurt.
We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander fruit and brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Damn, her dog died. That was sad. And I don't know what is going on. Getting bats ready. I feel like someone's gonna attack me. Damn, those things are scary. A mantis foreleg? Damn, that's tough to find. I wouldn't just find that by myself. Oh, shit. Wow, nothing? I didn't get anything out of that. It's kind of fucked. Oof. Man. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh wow, there's coyotes. That's pretty cool. Oh man, those coyotes look mean. Let's just get out of there. Damn, it's just a lot of walking just to get there. Jeez. Feel like I almost beat the tutorial.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. Okay. Well, good luck to you. I'm heading back to the Prospector. I could use a drink about now. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Well, there you have it. Now we gotta go to the Prospector. Damn, she lost her dog. I feel bad about that. I didn't know the tutorial could be so sad. Damn, dude, it was far. Damn, we walked far. Oh wow, he moves a lot faster. I wish I would have known that. Oh my god, so much better.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem? What do you want?
What was that you said about
He's
Ringo?
some trader who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
This area is your
It is
territory?
now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
What were you in prison for?
Business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
I just need to know who I should watch my step around. I just need to know if I should watch my step around you.
Robbed some people, burned some things, killed a few guys.
What's been going on in the
Same
rest
old
of the
shit that's
wasteland?
been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason. I've run
What do you
over
think
some
about the
tough
Legion?
gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way. New
Tell me about the
California.
NCR.
Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
Do you know anything about
Never
Hoover
been
Dam?
there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Hey. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I overheard your argument. What was
Looks
that
like
all
our little
about?
town got itself dragged in the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
What are you
Some
gonna
of the
do?
others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder
Chain
gangers?
gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Why not kill Cobb
You
and be
mean
done
murder
with
him?
it?
That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. He's holed up
Where's
at the
Ringo
abandoned
now?
gas station up the hill. All right.
Who was that man you were
He's a
arguing
convict,
with?
just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about
Not
them?
much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attacker say where they were
They
going?
were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is
That whole
that?
area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they
I
headed?
didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Do you know the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he actually
Other
do
than
around
rolling
here?
around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
You don't like
it's
him?
friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
How long has he been
It
in
was
Good
here when I took
Springs?
over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Never mind, let's talk
Fine
something
by
else.
me.
Does Good Springs get
Mostly
many
traders looking
visitors?
to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
What happens if I
If you
help
were able to get
Ringo?
Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
What? So if I help Ringo and Good Springers will like me more, what if I help the
Don't know
powder
why you'd want to
gangers?
do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
What can you tell me about the
Slavers,
Legion?
killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory. Sure.
Let me take a look at the
outside
broken
looks
radio.
Okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. The new
What about the
California
NCR?
Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
What do you think the NCR and the Legion both want the
I'm
dam?
pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something. Be careful out there.
Howdy.
Evening.
Man, I'm tired. I'm feeling it.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not if
Sorry
that's
about
what you're
it,
asking.
You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Did you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for
Yeah.
you?
He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you gonna do
I'm
about the
lay
powder
low for
gainers?
as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can
We
help.
just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around and see if I can
Start
get it
with
to come
Sunny
around up.
Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Damn this guy. Damn you, dude. Making me commit to getting all these damn people.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
We're going to help Ringo take on the powder gainers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that
Joe
was
Cobb
easy.
talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere. And Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any idea on how to convince Trudy
A
to
silver
join
tongue
us?
would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Would Chet be willing to give us his
Anything give is in
supplies?
Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
How can I get Easy
Easy
Pete's
Pete's pretty
dynamite?
protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives.
I need to get to
Sure
Prim.
can.
You suggest a route?
Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
I'm a little short caps. I don't suppose there's
Not in
any
Good
work
Springs,
available.
no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
A magazine on
The lock's
locksmiths?
too much for you to handle. Reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
And the
You'll
bobby
need those to
pins?
pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
Alright, I'll take a look at this safe.
Always
I'll
happy to
take
help
a
someone
chance.
down on their luck. I hunt geckos
What do you do around
mostly.
here?
The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Let's talk about the areas
Sure.
around Good
What do you want to
Springs.
know?
What other towns are
Southeast of here is
nearby?
Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot. The new
NCR?
California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice.
What does the NCR keep you
Well,
safe from?
the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
What do you know about the
Got
other
a funny
group?
name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited.
What kind of creatures are out
Around
there?
here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
That's all I wanted to
If you
know.
want to know anything else, just ask. I'll be waiting.
Goodbye.
Hey, so you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Please, you should help me take down that bag. What's explosives? What's
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
Bye. Swift learner, that's a good one. Because I'm a genius.
Howdy.
Howdy.
I hear you've got dynamite. It would help us beat the
Too
powder
dangerous.
gangers.
Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way. Yup.
Never mind. What do you know about
Bad
your
trouble.
problem? That's
Welcome.
helpful.
Yup.
Goodbye.
Hey there. You looking to buy some supplies?
I need supplies to
Now
fight the
just
powder
hold on.
gangers.
I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's 1,000 cap investment.
Let's take them over to Tonvin. I'm sure your business
You
will...
made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
What do you know about the
Ringo
situation with
doesn't
powder
head out on
gangers?
his own. I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble. Take it easy now.
Goodbye.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
The town is about to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Tell me about
Well,
yourself,
I
Doc.
already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't.
You said before you had something taken from...
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
Who was
That'd
it
be
that rescued
Victor.
me?
Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean because he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern...
Do you know anything about the man who shot
I
me?
didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Your best bet would probably be true.
What town is
Good
this?
Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally. You take care.
Goodbye.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Sonny's
well, I guess
with
that
us.
means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something...
Let's do
All right,
this.
I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How
At
many
least
are
6,
there?
Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean. I'll be set up near the
Let's
store.
go.
Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
You have established a reputation with a group of people in the wasteland. Liked. Good work as.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
You're
I'll
welcome.
stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Good Springs in the future. Until next time.
Evening.
Howdy.
You need to be careful. It's dangerous out here.
I'll try to remember
See
that.
what you do.
Are you following
I
me?
saved your life, so I kind of feel responsible for you is all.
I can take care of myself.
You can, friend. But everyone needs a hand from time to time. Maybe you'll return the favor one day.
You saying I owe
wouldn't
you?
put it exactly like that, friend. Heck,
How did you know I was in
can
trouble?
Smell trouble a mile away.
Some trick without a nose.
I like you, friend. Have I mentioned that?
Goodbye.
See you around, buckaroo.
Damn. Well, good shit.